We are back. We are back. Listen, make sure you like the video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. This time, I'm here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. We got Brit and her dude. Brit is crying over, what Kenya did to her with the blow up poster, honey. Down to the, look, I was going to say, Kenya more hair spa, okay? Look, not hair care, hair spa. She's telling her dude, she humiliated me and embarrassed me. And it's like, girl, do you remember how you got here? How you was mentioning your weapons, and then you get down to Watch What Happens Live and tell Andy, oh, I didn't even have those things with me, but I just saw you on another interview saying that you always have your weapons with you, girl. So which one is it, Brit? Brit is fake as hell, and I am so glad that Angela clocked her damn tea. Okay, did y'all catch her at the end of the damn episode lying about losing her license? I was like, this girl is really trying to milk this storyline of being this poor perpetual victim, and Kenya embarrassed me and she took me down. And like I said, you guys, Kenya was wrong and Kenya went too far, but Brit is no victim. And I do not like her manipulative way. She's very manipulative, very vindictive. She was mad at the girls. Okay, I'm skipping around, honey. Let's get to it if we go get to it. She's mad at the girls for communicating with Kenya. Kelly, she stopped by Brit's house, to bring her some flowers. And she's telling Brit, well, Kenya wasn't that way with me. First off, I need you heifers to remember this. You get what you give. You get what you give. Kelly, you were positive to Kenya. You encouraged her. I really love that scene, you guys, between Kelly and Kenya. It was so real. It was so genuine. I really liked it. I did. And Kelly, you have not been an attention-seeking, monitoring spirit like Brit and hanging on to every little thing that Kenya does. Well, Kenya didn't kiss me right. Kenya didn't hug me right. Kenya didn't tuck me in at night. It's like, what do some of you heifers, y'all want way too much from another woman. That's what your man is for, or your woman, whoever you choose to lay with. That's your business. Look, that's your prerogative. But yeah, you want it way too much. Kenya ain't trying to give you that. Okay? She didn't even know you like that. And you was the only one. Well, she gave me a little pitter-patter hug. That's a fan. Okay? Acting like that. And I know some people are saying, but Kenya was shady. She was shady to her. Yeah, she was shady to her, but Kenya is always shady, to the newbies. Okay? So it's like, girl, let it go. You wanted more attention than what Kenya could give you. And then you thought you was going to have a moment on this show and talk to her and treat her any kind of way. You embarrassed Kenya. You really did. I could tell that Kenya was embarrassed by all that shiggity you was saying to her. She didn't want to go out like no punk. Okay? She had to hit you with the 1-2. Because that's what she do, okay, to the girls. Okay, and I bet y'all won't have this problem no more. That's what I know. Because that damn Kenya is a savage, okay? Classy, bougie, and ratchet. Okay? She is a savage, honey. You don't want it with Kenya. Kenya will take it to hell, okay? She take it to the house. Shout out to Trick Daddy and Trina. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to hell. I was very annoyed with Brit's husband because, he kept on saying, oh, well, she should be ashamed of herself and she dedicated that hair spa to her daughter and how dare she. Your woman was up here talking about popping pistols and you got whips and chains in your car, and I don't think Kenya would have took it this far, you guys, had this girl not mentioned the weapons. For real. I think she still would have been embarrassed, rightfully so. She still would have felt disrespected, rightfully so. And I want to say this, because I'm very sick of this whole thing of, oh, well, you're a strong woman. Just because Kenya is a strong woman, or myself, or anybody, that don't mean that we want to be disrespected in front of a group of people. These are her peers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was so disrespectful, Brit. And then you're a liar, you're a manipulator, you gonna milk this whole situation this season. I hope you are a one and done, for real. This girl gotta go. They'll probably give her a little second season and then she could go. I'm sick of her damn voice. Fake ass Nicki Minaj before Young Money. That's what she's giving. Okay? Brit said she spent $250 on Kenya for some flowers. Kelly was upset that Kenya yelled at her and told her to stay out of it. You should stay out of it. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Your friend didn't disrespect you in front of the ladies. This girl did. And it's very interesting that now Brit and Kelly are at odds, probably for the same reason that Kenya and Brit is at odds. Because Brit is full of shit. She's a shit starter. When you falling out with everybody, girl, survey says you are the problem. So SHAMEA invites all the ladies to her house. That way they could talk about the whole aftermath of the whole Kenya hair spa and Kenya dragging Brit on them posters. So I thought it was cute, for all the girls to come together. I love Angela's dress. I love me a white and black dress. So Angela confronts Portia about bringing up Charles's name. So Portia tells Angela she was just playing with her. I call bullshit. It's like, girl, you know the tea on Charles. You just scared that she gonna take it to hell on you when it come to assignment. I don't know why everybody keep trying to handle Portia with kid gloves, but I'm ready for her to be red. I'm ready for Kenya to come back, because Kenya the only one that can do it. The rest of y'all scared. But shout out to my girl Kelly. She ended up saying later on to Portia, baby, the best type of shade is that unexpected shade, But Portia was sick, right? And Kelly had the event. And yeah, Kelly said something about, yeah, girl, don't don't take nobody else mad. Baby, when she squeezed that in, I was so tickled, honey. I was like, Kelly is a shoo-in for this show. Perfect shade. Y'all stop making fun of her damn side tooth missing. Maybe it gotta be missing. Listen, maybe they wanted to take it out. I don't know. I just noticed that. But I really like Kelly, though. She had a scene with her daughter. She talks about going through, anxiety. I thought it was cute that the daughter, knows about her anxiety. But, yeah, she's going through a lot with this divorce. The man is not in the child's life. Really, none of the children. He ain't paying all the child support either. It's like, ooh, child, a mess. These dusty crusties. And did y'all see Portia? She gets to talking about Simon and, yeah, well, Pilar, she used to call him Papa. And girl, he's a narcissist. He's over you. He let you know he was over you when you saw him with other women's. Listen, what part of that don't you get, Portia? He don't give a damn about your daughter. Well, I figured girl, stop. You're all ready to put your daughter on his lap. prematurely, okay? Now you trying to use your daughter to talk to this man, then you made it look like you want to get back together with him. I was like, Portia, your ass don't know if you coming or going. I would, listen, this is how I get down. When a man treat me the way Simon is treating Portia, we're done. Once they stop responding, we're done. Your ass is dead to me. That's it. I'm not going to try to, well, my daughter asked about, she ain't asked shit. Okay? My daughter is shady, honey. She told me, yeah, mommy, I'm glad that you're out of your old relationship. I said that girl is something else, honey. Just like her mama, honey. She know when it's time for their ass to go, honey. Okay? It's over when it ain't fun no more. Okay? But yeah, you don't put your children off on some man and try to use that as bait. And he completely ignored me. He was already fucking ignoring you. Are you slow? Shit. Deaf? Dumb? What is the problem? Portia? Okay, what the hell is wrong with Portia? The way he did Fallon was the way he was going to do you. How you get them is how you lose them. It's really a thing. You thought that because you got all them damn fillers and you got all this weave all up in your damn hair, okay, you got all these teethuses, you thought you was gonna take that nigga and have a different outcome than Fallon, and you got the same nigga. You done fixed his teeth, fixed his face, okay? You did something, because at first I couldn't even look at his ass, okay? So, girl, what did you think you was gonna get? Portia strikes me as that superficial type that will sleep with a man on the first date, the way she did Dennis, and feel like, yeah, I'll fuck him real good and he'll fall in love. No, it don't work like that, boo-boo. How he did that ex-wife, and this is what happens, this is what happens when you don't let a man heal and go through his divorce. You don't try to get engaged to him. Well, that's over, and no, it's, look, shout out to Will, Jada, and Cherie. It ain't never over. And look, Jada found out the hard way. Okay, he still has to, well, Fallon and Simon don't have no children, but y'all know they still had to go to court and still got to be cordial and see each other, and you know, that type of thing. So it's like you let all of that play out first. You know what I'm saying? Before you try to date him. You never did your due diligence. You never tried to date him. You just tried to hurry up and marry him. Well, I know we're moving fast and we're just so in love. And no, love ain't got nothing to do with it. So, yeah, you need some reality in your life. Where that auntie? I think Portia got some aunties that's not like her mother, that's trying to be her damn friend. They really trying to, you know, be somebody you can look up to. You need to go talk to some old school, real old school, not fake old school like Miss Diane, not trying to be one of the city girls, okay? But you need to get somewhere and get some damn sense. Portia was crying, couldn't breathe. SHAMEA comforted her. Girl, SHAMEA, it wouldn't be me after she wouldn't praise me for my song. And then SHAMEA, you walking around talking about it still hurts that she acted as if that was Drew singing and not you. She did everything to discredit you, and you still over here trying to comfort her. I didn't feel sorry for Portia. I'm for real. I didn't feel shit. When Brit was on here, why can't you do it? I didn't feel shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I see who these people are, and I do not feel bad for them. All I got to say is karma is a bitch. Is a big one. But the same way, Portia, you dismiss Fallon's feelings about you dating her ex-husband, And he wasn't even her ex-husband. Like, them people was married. They have feelings for each other. Well, at least maybe she did. But, and you get with her ex and you feel like, yeah, well, it's over with them. And me and her were never friends. You just dismissed her. And that's why that nigga is dismissing you right now. Okay? I've seen this, you guys, way too many times. Don't be a Portia. It is horrible. And it's like, and what's really pissing me off is like they are not having a real conversation with her. They are not saying, girl, you getting your damn karma because that was messed up how you was hanging out with that girl, then you end up with her husband. It's like ain't nobody clocking her ass. Like back in the day, seasons 5 and 6, Nene and the rest of, like they would have got on her ass. Ain't nobody gonna do it. Phaedra ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do nothing but put more lip gloss on, more designer and wigs. It's like, ugh, it's a mess. Maybe Angela. Angela is activated. I like her. The way she checked Brit's ass at that table, baby, I was here for it. She was like, whoa, 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 you ain't lose your damn license. Okay, you ain't lose. I got a license. You can't lose your license just over some damn rumors. That girl was about to sit up there, you guys, and lie. It's crazy. Y'all know what I realized? Kelly looks like Keely from 3LW. I couldn't place her face. She looked like Keely from 3LW. Kelly's daughter is so cute. She said, it's always something with you. She said, don't make that noise, Chloe. They trying to meditate, honey. I love it. I have so much in common with Kelly. We could really hang, honey, okay? So a story came out. So the article is about her ex-husband faces jail for contempt. She obtained a temporary restraining order. He was trying to take her businesses from her. Like, girl. Ooh, child. I wouldn't have been with that big nigga. No way. I can't do the big men, you guys, because they eat a lot, and that's gonna irritate me. Like, if you gotta keep eating look, we didn't eat dinner. I think I dated one big guy, and his ass just wanted to eat you out of house and home. Okay, just you would eat dinner with him. He hungry again. 5 minutes late. I can't do the big guys. Look, it's only room for one fat person in the relationship, and that's me. Okay, everybody else, honey, they can't look. They can't be the plus size one. That's my job. God damn it. Okay. Best, but yeah, that's like, Kelly, you pretty as hell, you sexy as hell, and that's what you wanted, honey, he could not turn me on. Maybe if he know how to make some neck bones or something, shit, I could eat with a nigga, go to a buffet, but big motherfucker on top of Miss Robinson, shit. So the ex-husband made a statement saying he's so focused on his family and his daughters. Oh, her one daughter says he doesn't care for her. He just wants the other girls. Oh, and he's not, I guess, her biological father, but still, because I've heard of situations where, the man would still get the child, kind of like what Drew and Ralph is doing. Y'all know the one boy is not his, but the child still stayed in the house with him. Lord have mercy. Children with a narcissist child. Oof. Ain't no damn co-parenting with a damn narcissist. Don't I know it? I ain't co-parenting a damn thing. Okay? Oh, that really hurt my feelings, you guys. She said he doesn't talk to her, and these men, once they are done with you, they are done with the children. Once they can't get what they need to get out of you, once they can't use you, they are done with the children. I know all about it. tried to get help, tried to get somebody to babysit their own child. They telling me that, yeah, you chose to be a single parent. Well, you chose that. What you chose. Bitch, you sound like you mad that I broke up with you, but I didn't love you. So, shit, okay. So, yeah, you don't take that out on her. This is still your child. This is a 24/7 job. You help out with your child. But, yeah, after he would act finicky with me and, just act like he too busy, bitch, bye. And don't trying to call and get back in this girl's life now that she damn near grown. We ain't playing them games. You don't treat somebody that I love that way. Bitch, smack the shit out of you. Let me calm down. I don't play when it comes to my daughter or any children. And any nigga that try to discard anything that belong to me, you're dead to me. I don't give a fuck who father you are. You don't treat no children like that. These men on here, they horrible. But I know it. I know it all too well. That's what they do. When they can't, have access and benefits from the mother, It's really sad. And the children are in the middle and they're just like, dang, I'm an innocent bystander. I didn't do nothing to dad. Why he don't want nothing to do with me? You know what I'm saying? It's just really sad. But motherfucker, you got one time to play in my face. And honey, I doubled down. His mother couldn't see the baby no more. Father, rest in peace to them. But I wasn't playing with that bitch after the last incident we had. I said, oh yeah, you playing with the queen. This would be your last motherfucking time, though. That was in 2015. We in 2025. He ain't seen her in all them years. It's been a long ass time. I think it's been before that. I think maybe it was 2014. When the hell that shit happened? Well, maybe 2014, you guys. Yeah, Shammy was real young. Think she was 6, yup. So, Chloe, that's her name. Chloe is not Mark's daughter. She's pretty. So, Chloe says, well, first, Kelly says, I want you to get married and you to have love. And Chloe says, what if I end up like you? Oof. It could happen. It's, it's unfortunate, but it can happen. It's very weird because my daughter hears how I talk about certain men, but she still wants to get married, And I'm over here looking like, okay, girl. Okay, hopefully you get you a good man, Savannah, honey. I support my daughter with anything, she wants to do. It just isn't a desire of mine. I still believe in love, but I don't believe, you have to get married. But if, anybody I love gets married, I'm going to support them. So, yeah, but I can really relate to Kelly when it comes to this. Baby, that Kelly looked good in that confessional. She is beautiful. I love Kelly. Her vibe, her attitude. Yes. Child, Chloe is for real, honey. She told Kelly, I don't want to do no meditation. I'll just go to therapy. I know that's right. I'm going to put my daughter in therapy because I feel like therapy is important because a lot of us mess up our children unconsciously through our own issues or, there may be some baggage and some trauma. I know my daughter will have trauma because, her father wasn't around. So, yeah, I think therapy is, it's really important. So, child, Drew is at her house, gotta pack up to be out of the house. Okay, like, if you don't get that big head nigga narcissist up out of your house, Drew, you're not white, okay? Kim Zolciak, part 2, she talking about 5'4". I said, is you about to do a goddamn dance routine? What you count? I don't do no counting. It's get your ass up over here. My eyes would be big, And look, and my tone would be loud. Night, get your ass on over here. And I would tap that hand. Get your ass on over here. I would motion for her. I have never did a countdown. Okay, unless I was getting ready to do a dance routine or something. But I don't count. I have never really had to. My daughter used to get spankings, but I don't have to do that. Just my ass yelling and screaming is enough of an ass whooping for her. She gets the point through me just yelling and raging, honey. Okay, but counting and shit, Drew, you turning into a damn white parent. 5, come here, little Billy. Come here. 4, I'ma count. You counting, and what else? You already remember when Candy told Kim, she was like, what's happening after this count? These kids ain't scared of no damn count. You put your damn belt out. Shit. That's the count. The little girl laughing at her. She take you to be a joke. Your damn husband take you to be a damn joke. Take you as a damn joke, girl. It's a mess. So Allison, she got to pack up too. Drew and Ralph talk. Drew tells Ralph her attorney told her that it is Ralph's responsibility to call the exterminator. She says she's happy to hear that because that's one less thing for her to do. And then he starts trying to argue with her, and I love what Drew did. She started laughing, and then she redirected herself outside away from him. And I said, you are getting smarter. You don't engage with a narcissist. They love arguing, starting fights over dumb shit that they know that they wrong about, So I was so proud of her. We got SHAMEA. She's at the studio. She invites the girls to hear another one of her songs. She lets Angela and, Drew know it really hurt her how Portia was acting as if she didn't know her voice. SHAMEA says she's a people pleaser. SHAMEA, that's not good. It's not good to stuff your feelings, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of resentment towards Portia, and it won't be Portia's fault because you have not properly communicated with her and put up boundaries and made her answer for some of this shit that she does. That's why Portia skates through life the way that she does. You don't hold her accountable, and her mother don't hold her accountable. And even Angela was like, I would love to see her ride for you the way you ride for her. You so supportive of her. And yeah, she's very selfish. She's narcissistic. And SHAMEA, you are helping her be that way by not, holding her to a standard. You're not letting her know that she's hurting you. She's dismissing you. She's not being a friend and acknowledging you and praising you. You sound good on your song. And baby, that RL, honey, still fine as hell, honey. Shout out to him and his wife, Lena. I think they having baby number 2. I saw Miss Quad in some pictures, honey. I was like, yes. So Drew mentions that her working with Dennis, is going to pay for PJ's college. I think SHAMEA said, well, the college is already paid for. Girl, stop overly writing for Portia. You just said that you are this people pleaser for her. You prioritize her feelings over yours. Girl, stop it. Let Drew work with Dennis. Let her say that let her say that the album is going to pay for PJ's college. I didn't understand why SHAMEA felt the need to overly be defensive with Drew. So, who do y'all like better, Drew or SHAMEA as a singer? I think I like Drew a little bit better. Brit says that this whole fiasco with Kenya has brought her and her sisters closer. Her mother comes to visit. They get to talk about how Kenya was Miss USA and she's supposed to be inspiring and empowering women. And it's like, ain't nobody thinking about all of that with a woman that has disrespected them. So you need to get on your daughter, okay, for her behavior towards Kenya. And Brit, you shut up talking about Kenya need to humble herself. And girl, shut up. I was like, this girl is really milking this. This is crazy. And nobody is like checking her. Like, girl, you kind of started this. Yeah, Kenya was wrong, but you definitely like started all of this. And I think you came way too fast. Came in way too fast with the flowers and the card. I think you should have waited. You should have set it out for real. Because it just looked inauthentic. And you going around looking even more inauthentic because you wanted to apologize to Kenya and she did what she did to you. Now you back on this. Oh, well, she's just so horrible and she just this and she just that and... Girl. So Portia and SHAMEA, they get together, they have drinks. SHAMEA says she's not gonna confront Portia about, the stuff she was saying about the song and, her being unsupportive because Portia is having a hard time with this divorce. Her earrings, Portia's, they were pretty. I like them and I liked her hair. SHAMEA, it looked like you signing up to be in a one-sided relationship. It's one-sided. This is a friendship that serves Portia and it takes away from you. And I get, you see that your friend is going through a hard time and they are depressed and, I understand all of that. But you gotta keep her honest. You gotta tell her the truth about how she's making you feel. Because you gonna turn into a volcano. And once you break, everybody gonna be like, damn, where all that come from? Portia says the 40s hit different. Her hip hurt. I know my damn hip was trying to hurt the other day. They tease Angela. She got the damn hot flashes. She got that damn fan with her. Portia talks about how Angela thought that Portia was going to bring somebody to the dinner, I guess, that has dated Charles. And, it's like, Portia, shut up. You shouldn't be talking about that lady's husband. You, of all people, don't have room to talk, okay? And I don't think you want it with Angela. You ain't quick enough for Angela. SHAMEA asks Portia what's going on with Drew and Dennis. Is he agreeing to film with Drew? Portia says that Drew still wants to film with Dennis and he didn't end up filming with her, but they showed him at the studio with her. So are you sure, girl? All Portia wants to do is control Dennis and be the queen bee in his life. Portia is one of those baby mamas where she wants to monitor what her child's father is doing, and she still wants to act as if she is the woman in his life. If you've ever been around one of those women, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, they still act like they with the nigga, but all they got is a baby, and it's my man forever. Okay. They even show Portia, making a big deal out of Dennis and Drew filming together. And she even said on her channel, oh, it's just a storyline, and oh, they just wanted to see me react. You reacted, you got emotional, so obviously it bothers you. Portia tells SHAMEA that Dennis wanted her to tell him not to film with Drew. Girl, shut up, shit. What can you say? Shut up, Portia. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. If a dick ain't in your mouth, okay, I'm just saying. Oh my God, that damn Kenya, honey. Kenya, more hair care. I'm ready for Kenya to come back, honey. I am ready for Kenya to give it to the girls. And you know what else I noticed? I'm Team Twirl now, right? But now ain't nobody Team Twirl with me. I said, now when I was going against Kenya, the people was like, oh, you drag her so bad, you so horrible. But it's like, I'm by myself with I think I got a few of you, but yeah, everybody else was like, nah, F Kenya. I'm Team Twirl, because I see what this Brittany girl is doing, and she's not even Kenya's equal. That's why Kenya did that shit. That's why Kenya came so hard, because she like, bitch, you not even my motherfucking equal. Okay, let me get you together. So we are at Kelly's luncheon that she's having to bring all the girls together. She looks so cute. So Kelly tells the girls that her ex is out of jail now. He still owes her child support. He owes her over $10,000. He has only made one payment. Ooh, child, you better get your money from that nigga. Hit their ass in a wallet, okay? Angela says, honey, she brought a +1, Polly and Esther. This dress is hot. I love Angela. I find her honesty and her transparency just to be so refreshing. You know, she is no nonsense, and she tell it like it is. So Brit arrives, and all the ladies ask her, you know, how she's doing. She says she's been okay, but it's been rough. So all the ladies talk to Kenya about her feelings, and Brit is in a confessional crashing out, having a meltdown. That's why I can't trust them. Why they talking to Kenya? Because she's a part of the damn show too. And you disrespected her first. What part of that don't you get? Okay? Brit says she has a wall built up when it comes to these ladies. So SHAMEA blurts out that Brit has lost her insurance license over this. See, she wanted the sympathy, the false sympathy. Is blame Kenya for everything. Kenya is so horrible. Okay, it didn't even make any sense. Like, why, if you're the true victim in a situation, why would you lose your damn license? So, Angela is like, based off of what? And here go Miss Manipulator, Brit. Are you confused about what's been going on? And then Angela was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, mind y'all, I told y'all, Portia was not there. Because she called in sick. Talking about Pilar was sick as well. Angela tells Brit in order to lose a license, there has to be cause, not just rumors. So Angela checks Brit and her energy. She like, girl, you not coming in peace. We're here to support you. She's so defensive. She's really trying to milk this moment of, well, Kenya did this, and look at what Kenya did, and I'm about to lose my job, my house, and this Kenya's fun. Girl, and then did y'all notice how she had her finger behind her ear? She's lying, liar. Drew mentioned that, you know, she felt bad for Brit for what Kenya did to her. Angela gets on Brit. She tells her, you failed to take responsibility for how we even got here. I'm like, thank you. So Brit is yelling and screaming at, Angela, read the motherfucking room. Why you cussing? See, this is how you got your ass in this situation. You don't know how to talk to people. Girl, all them women walked out. Portia, Angela, Drew, all of them walked out in support of you. That ain't enough. Okay? What? Brit called Angela slow? So Kelly tries to refresh the girls' drinks and try to rein them in and remind them while they are there. Brit says she don't even want to be around Kenya no more. And then, honey, they start trying to do the damn hustle. Okay? A mess. All right, you guys, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next